Hey guys, I'm your host Smitha Gunturi, and welcome to the first episode of Journey Podcast, a weekly podcast on transformational journeys. And please bear with me for few of the episodes as this is my first time recording. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. We're all born with clean slates. There is no concept of pain or happiness, right or wrong, fear or strength at the beginning. Growing up, we are introduced to these feelings or experiences which shape us to who we are today. Traumas in our life shifts our standards to make us or break us. Introducing such inspiring transformational journeys which gives us hope from the trauma is the concept of my podcast. Or I can say that is my pain to purpose. You will be hearing people talk about pain, passion, and purpose. Pain is what you endure, passion is for you, and the purpose is for others. I recently read a book called Think Like a Monk by Jay Shetty. In one of his chapters, I believe chapter 5, he mentions like your passion become purpose when you use it for others, which should fulfill a need in the world. I have met many like minded great souls in this journey who opened up to their deepest, darkest secrets to heal others' wounds. There are many traumatic experiences that can happen to make us, leading to self limiting beliefs with self sabotaging mindset. When we have so many to deal with, I wanted to focus on a very few traumas, such as childhood sexual abuse, haunted relationships, domestic abusive relationships, rape, child loss, suicide thoughts, lone parenting, or single parenting. Lone parenting is a term that was introduced by one of my guests. You will hear her own episode. Why did I choose to cover only these topics? Because I have battled these traumas for over 30 years to turn my life into better self, and you will hear my transformation journey on my solo episodes. When I started this work, I was constantly questioned, who are your targeted audience? My answer is all of us, all human beings. Victims are survivors who is benefited to find hope, help, support from all of us, and the ideas to deal with their situations. They are already in. I don't need to like specifically get them into this or like make them to understand what this is, what I'm talking about. Then why do I need all? Why am I telling it is everybody's responsibility or like everybody should hear these stories? While we struggle to fight our battles, sometimes we need that support. Those words as we're not alone. Can I help you with anything? Do you need any help? To cross that line to help others, we need to acknowledge and understand that these problems exist and we can offer help. When everyone or anyone can lend their help, why choose a section of people or the traumatic people that we talk about? So, yes, that's the reason I say, like, all human beings, period. The help is not about giving answers to someone else's struggles, it is to provide support, even if that support is just listening to them while they fight their own battles. We learn, we evolve every day by choosing to face the greatest fears and silence the negativity. We hear the phrase, things does not happen to you, they happen for you. When they are happening for you, you have a choice to use them to make you instead of breaking you. These are not easy conversations to have, but pushes us to be comfortable in being uncomfortable to help others. As I said before, even if it is to listen and make the survivors feel they matter and they are heard. When we hear these stories of abuse, pain, and grief, we acknowledge that it happened. We are acknowledging that it is not okay. We apply the value to the individuals and importance of who they are. We open the door for deeper level of connection. We give a chance for better healing. When you give a chance of at least listening, watch how it changes the narrative of the individual that is sharing with you, the value they feel. While we share these stories, humble request to everybody is not to make any negative comments to anyone because everyone here has gone through hell lot in life, talk their vulnerable side of them. So please request you not to make any negative comments. Talking on these transformation journeys, traumatic experiences, etc. I remember this Japanese art called kintsugi, the art of repairing the broken pottery with gold or gold dust, which makes the original broken piece even more beautiful after it is repaired. But you might have heard people saying, what is broken will never be back. Don't you think searching for answers to make it back to where it was is never happening? We will never be healed if we search to go back to where we were because you were trying to be who you were before the trauma. That person does not exist anymore. And there is this new you trying to be born. Breathe life into that person. You will rise above the ashes. If I feel my life is not beautiful after repairing it with gold, I'll damn finish it with few rocks on it. Thank you for every guest that have been on my show, sharing their life stories, life lessons with just a passion of helping other people. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you for tuning in, and you can find me on all the socials at Smitha Gunturi and the show notes for any resources mentioned. See you next week. Take care.